Good morning everyone, welcome to Operation KO, and today we have another video and we're looking at Granblue Fantasy Versus. So for those of you who don't know, Granblue Fantasy actually started as a role-playing game for Android, iOS, and web browsers, and it came out with an anime adaptation on 2017, and now we're looking at the fighting game adaptation of Granblue Fantasy. So what are we waiting for? Let's jump right into it. So right now we have Gran, the main character of Granblue Fantasy, and before we jump right into his missions or combo trials, let's go through what we have learned so far about the basics of Granblue Fantasy. So of course we have our directional buttons to move around the game. We can backdash, forward dash. You can hold the forward to keep on dashing. And of course we have our four main attack buttons, which is the low attack, the medium attack, the hard attacks, and the unique button. The unique button is of course unique to every character. So for Gran, it does this charging forward slash. So now we can also block. You can block either by holding back or down back, or you could use the block button as well. So what's different about Granblue Fantasy Versus is that there's a mechanic called proximity attacks. What that means is that the attacks changes based on the distance that you have from the enemy. So for example, we have this low attack. Now since we're distant from the enemy, we have an attack that looks like a far-reaching jab, but when we go up close to the enemy, the attack changes to this low stomach blow. Let's also look at the medium attack. It looks like a side sword swipe, but when we're up close, it turns to an upward sword swipe. We also have our heavy attack, like a spinning sword swipe, but when we're up close, it turns to a down slash. So why are proximity attacks important? It's important because you can only combo when you're up close to the enemy. For example, we have our 3-hit combo right here. You can only do that when you're using the close proximity attack. So right here, I'm gonna mash the low button to start the 3-hit combo, but it's not gonna come out. That's because of the proximity attack. So basically the game rewards you for getting in close to the enemy. Another thing that's different from Granblue Fantasy Versus is that when you hold block and you hit forward, you perform this forward dash, which actually avoids fireballs. And another thing that's cool with this is that when you're up close to the enemy and you try to initiate this crossover, it transfers you to the opposite side of the enemy. So you can use this to create a mix-up. Now the second version to this is that when you hold the block button and you hit back, you now perform an evade to avoid certain attacks. If you can time it perfectly, of course it will reward you with a counter attack. So like any other fighting game, we have a throw attack. So we can do this by pressing the low button and the unique button at the same time. So like other fighting games, we have a forward throw and a back throw. We also have an overhead attack. Now apart from the block button, we also have an ability button, which performs the special moves available for your character. So for example, we press the ability button for Gran, it immediately performs a fireball, which you can also do by doing the fireball motion, down forward punch. Now what's the difference between the two? When you use the ability button, it actually causes the ability to cool down. So you can't use that move unless you wait for the cooldown to finish. Now performing the special move using the commands like down forward punch, the cooldown is actually much faster, and that causes you to be able to use the special move simultaneously right after the other. So that's pretty much the basics for Granblue Fantasy Versus. Let's jump right into Gran's missions. So we're now on the combo missions, and let's jump right into it. Okay. Okay, so it's jumping attack to the 3-hit combo, and then super Tempest Blade. Oops. Okay. Medium. Okay, I have to do the medium one. Whew. Okay. Oh, my bad. Oh, my bad. Oh, my bad. Okay. Yes. Let's try that again. One more time. Ah. Yes, I got it. I got it. I got it.
A few moments later.
Damn. Yes! 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 That was a hard one. Let's try again. Yes! Yes! We got it. We got it. We got it. All right.
Finish.
So that's pretty much it for our first look at Granblue Fantasy Versus, and we looked into the basics of Granblue Fantasy and also some of Gran's combo missions. So next time, tune in as we go through the other characters, and as we go along the combos, we'll try to choose our main character for Granblue Fantasy. So again, till next time, thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. See you all next time.